Now, I know a lot of you might have missed it last night. Last night, Heartbreaker wished death upon my children. Then she doubled down on it this morning in Black Diamond's live. And in the comment section, she kept spamming PettyRo's kids can barbecue. She says she wish I have to bury my kids. All because she could not best me verbally. She wanted me to get all riled up. She wanted me to holler and scream at her. I ain't got to do all of that. I don't have to do all of that. So that's what she resorted to, is to wishing harm on my children. Yeah, people do too much on this app. They really, really do. She wanted to question me about this tea time stuff. But T called AP out, but not Heartbreaker. I don't know nothing about that. Okay, so when we had the live the other day about Tea Time and Nosy Bystander, we were talking about the both of them, how we believe, in our opinion, some of the stuff they're saying they're suing about, they probably got a good case. Some of the stuff that they're suing about probably ain't gonna fly, right? So we were talking about that. We talked about it on both sides. We talked about stuff from Tea Time, and we talked about stuff from Nosy. Now, Detention came in here and took a 2-minute clip of me saying that I didn't believe that Tea Time had a case on a certain point, and that it didn't make sense to me. So she listened to that 2-minute clip that was in Georgia Peach's live. So that had to be, last night was Tuesday night, so Monday night. It had to be Monday night. They was listening to it in Heartbreaker Live. And she wanted to question me because she said I sounded, I was shady toward Tea Time. Now, all she heard was that 2-minute clip. So she wanted to question me about it. Barb had reached out to me. And wait a minute, or did I reach out to... Either way, me and Barb ended up talking. I think she reached out to me, I think. Or she sent me the link. And I said, I just had a 3-hour live. Then we got off live and did Zoom, remember? We was on Zoom for like 2 hours. I said, I'm tired. I said, so if y'all want to ask me any questions, just come to my live. I told her to come to my live yesterday. She said that she works during the day. She could come in, but all she could do was listen because she would be at work. Well, last night, they was talking about it again. And Heartbreaker was back up there, so I went in there. They asked me to hop in the box. She didn't ask me any questions. She just proceeded to say that I was shady. And it went left from there. She thought she was going to get me all upset. She thought, thank you, Glock. Choo choo. She thought I was going to get all upset. I was going to holler. I was going to scream. She thought I was going to do all of that. And I'm not. Because you ain't worth all that, to be honest. I can just simply talk to you calmly and you'll get unhinged. You're unhinged when you don't get the reaction out of people that you don't that you want, right? I want you got a pattern of that, don't it? When people don't give you the reaction that's why you call the law on people, ain't it? That's probably why you got all them cases, ain't it? When people don't act out, when people don't get mad, You call the law on people, don't it? When people don't do what you want them to do, yeah, I think you got a pattern. I think you got a pattern. But anyway, so she could not best me verbally. All she could say was that I was old and I'm shady. And what else did she say? It was something mediocre. And it just wasn't giving what it's supposed to have gave. She was all yelling and hollering and going on. And she just became unhinged. We went on Showtime because I'm going to overtalk you every time, baby. It ain't my fault that my voice carry. No, that's not me, bitch. That's Heartbreaker. That's what I said. We look like twins, ain't it? But she calling me old. And this a younger picture of you. No, this might be about 2 or 3 years. We look alike, ain't it? But she want to call me old. What else did she call me? She called me something else. Right. Twin. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody ever love me like you. No, it was something else that she kept calling me. No, I'm talking about like in regards to being old. It was some kind of something like that. Something else she kept calling me. That's how much uninterested I was. I can't even remember. Oh, Shay, there you go. I think they was talking about you. That's part of being old. Shay, I think they was talking about you last night. They said that you had so much to say. For you to say that this is not necessary, were you not in Tea Time Live last night? Remember, Tea Time said you can't control how low somebody go when y'all is into it. You remember that? Tea Time said that. And it seemed like everybody was in agreement to what Tea Time was saying last night because it was her live. So most of her people was over there. Tea Time said that you cannot dictate how far or how low somebody go. Right? Now, this lady wished death upon my children last night and this morning. Okay? Now, I already said I'm not finna go into her record. I got every single page of her record. It's really people out there that don't like her. I'm not gonna go into her record. This is enough. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going to go into her record unless I have to. Yes, she was in Diamond's live this morning in the comment section saying that my kids can barbecue. And yes, I have the screenshots. This is the real heartbreaker. I may be older than you, but baby, we look the same age. I'm just a little plumper than you. I can go and lay on a table too. Now, they say that you just had plastic surgery. But I was talking to a nurse of over 20 years, right? We were having a discussion. And it came up that no doctor that values their practice would approve a woman that just had a miscarriage that was by force or by choice less than 90 days ago for plastic surgery. Now, when did Heartbreaker say that she got rid of her baby? Was that in January? It's been less than 90 days. And you mean to tell me that a doctor approved you for plastic surgery? Your body ain't even healed yet. Your body's not even healed yet. It ain't even got back to normal yet. Now you talking about that you wish I have to bury my kids. But your baby is sitting on a shelf in a plastic Ziploc bag. Your baby is sitting on a shelf in a plastic Ziploc bag. Mm-hmm. Stop wishing on me what you do. That's called projection. You'll burn your children. Stop projecting. Stop projecting. This is the real heartbreaker. She's had all of these surgeries and skin peels and rhinoplasty and mustache plasty and thoke plasty. She done had all of the surgery to look how she looks now. She looks well put together. I guess she would. The bitch done laid on the table how many times? But you want to make, I told y'all last night, she wasn't born like that. You want to talk about people being, baby, you are so unhappy with yourself that you keep laying on the table to change how you look. And you think that's a flex. It's not. Imagine being the person that has to sell Boochie Cat for a living. People look at you and they don't see you. They see your Boochie Cat. They don't want you. They want your Boochie Cat. Imagine having that existence. Nobody sees you. They just see your Boochie Cat. That's it. That's all you good for on this earth is a Boochie Cat. Baby, you could have saved your money. Cause your Boochie Cat that's probably the last thing on your surgery list, ain't it? You done fixed everything else except for your Boochie Cat. You could have kept your money, girl. Went and got you a little quick weave, put on a little makeup. Could have saved thousands of dollars. You wouldn't have to be out here hoeing so hard. Baby, you ain't nothing but another Trina. Imagine being that person that nobody sees you. If you typed in all caps, you're going to be muted. All caps is for moderators so I can see them. Imagine living in this world. You 33 years old and nobody sees you. All they see is a Boochie Cat. Imagine it. Imagine it. Her retirement plan is to keep getting surgeries while everybody else is aging gracefully. All she got to offer the world is her body. So she gonna have to keep getting surgeries. She gonna be 60 years old trying to get a fresh boob job. Cause she don't got nothing else to offer. That's all she got is her body. That's a sad existence, honey. And I see why you be out here. You so nasty and vile. I see why. Because you don't like the way that you look. You hate it. That's why you keep laying on that table. That's why you keep laying up on that table. You running through somebody. I'm sure one of these men you done ran through probably could have been the man that you need. This is heartbreaker. One of these men you done ran through probably could have been the man that you needed. That'll get you off your bike. Would give you the world. But you rather just take them for $1,000, $2,000 and then discard them. You're gonna be alone with 17 cats. No, I can't do no side by side. That mean I have to go out, find a picture, come back, do an edit. I don't feel like doing all that. Y'all see my face. Nah, that ain't me. That's heartbreaker. And anybody that sit up and call themselves God or the Lord, never mind. I'm gonna let you play with that. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have it. Yes, she got problems. I just told y'all why. This lady hate the way she look. And in the world of our Lord 2024, all that she's known for, all that she's wanted for is the body that she laid on the table and got. Why she look darker here? Probably because she is. Both of them. Yes, this heartbreak. Imagine being 33 years old, and when people look at you, they don't see you. All they see is a boochie cat. That's all. That's all people think you good for is a boochie cat. When they look at you, that's all they see. Right, I almost feel sorry for her. But when you get out here and you put yourselves in situations with people that got smart mouths and you try to bring up a point about somebody, you think you finna have a gotcha moment. I don't know what your agenda was or what your friend's agenda was. That's still up in the air. But you were not prepared. You weren't. You were not prepared for my mouth. And I didn't really even say anything. I just didn't get upset. And for you to wish death on my children. And then continue on this morning in somebody else's live and say that my children can barbecue. This is heartbreaker. You talking about you hope and you wish that I have to bury my children while you got a baby sitting on the shelf in a Ziploc plastic bag. If you was even really pregnant. Because we have yet to see anything. In the beginning, you were so forthcoming with information. Oh, we have a court date such and such. Oh, I was at the hospital. Oh, they said that it's an indictment. Oh, this, oh, that. He's going to be picked up in about 2 weeks. Bitch, this been the longest 2 weeks ever. Now when people try to ask you a question about it, it's none of your business. You a motherfucking lie. You brought all that shit to the app. You brought all that shit to the app, to us. And that's not none of our business. Oh, you'll just have to wait and see. I'm not telling you anything. You've been running your damn mouth. Now all of a sudden, you don't want to talk about it. Well, you should not have included us in the first place then. And no, somebody said something about picking sides in the comment section. No, I'm not going to pick sides. I don't have to. If you've been on my page, this kind of feels like that stuff with Taya. Because remember when I had to tell her, if you force me to pick sides, I'm not going to pick you. Now, if I said that 2 years ago, that shows I haven't changed, right? I still stand on that. If you force me to choose, I'm not going to choose you. Now, Tea Time have not asked me to choose. It was people in the comment section. So if y'all want to speak up for y'all girl, let me know. I'm not choosing the side. I don't have to. Why? Because I'm not invested that much. I'm just nosy. If I didn't talk about it, y'all hoes would be saying, "Oh, she not talking about it because she don't want to make Nosy mad. That's why she not talking about it. She talk about everything else." That's what y'all would be saying if I didn't say anything. But now when I do say something and I have my own opinion and I have reasons for my opinion, now that it's not that I'm favoring Tea Time, it's a problem. It's a problem because I'm not favoring Tea Time. It's a problem that I haven't sat through everybody's full live and seen everything that everybody said about each other. It's a problem that I can't recall just off the top of my head what somebody else said. I'm going to tell you this. It's a lot of stuff that we talk about and I don't remember. Why? Because it's not that important to me. So no, I don't remember. If you ask me, well, did you talk to Samantha? Yeah. When was it? I don't know. It was before Valentine's Day, but I know it was 2024. Okay. Well, what did y'all talk about? We talked about something about summer vacation and taking the kids somewhere. That's how I remember things that are not that important to me. If it's not that important, I'm not going to remember it word for word. We had a call last night. I can't tell you word for word what we talked about last night. Why? Because it was just a cackle session. We were just talking. It was nothing that I needed to remember. So for people asking me, well, what did you, when you see everything else? Why you acting slow now? Why you acting like you ain't see it now? I didn't say I didn't see none of it. But what some of them were asking me about, I didn't see it. And that's a problem for some of y'all, that I'm not going to bend and I'm not going to break. That's a problem for some of y'all. It's a problem for some of y'all that I have not changed and I stand on what I say. I've said since day one, I'm not nobody's friend on this app. I can like you. I can care about you. I can want the best for you. I can help you. I can support you. But I don't have to be titled your friend, because I see how friends do each other. And I don't want that. Look at the 9. They thought they were friends. And look at them now. I don't want that. I've said that since day one. And I've stood on it ever since. I've said since day one, if you make me choose, I'm not going to choose you. Go back and pull the videos. They're on my page. I told Taya that. I've always stood by that. You're not going to force me to choose between two people that I don't have a personal problem with. But the people's in the comment section last night act like they can't understand that concept. That you can like two people that don't like each other. Like it's just a foreign thought. I've always been like that. I treat people according to the way they treat me. What I do with you, how I deal with you, is based on my experience with you. Okay? I'm not going to take somebody else's word on the type of person that you are, because niggas lie. I need that experience for myself. And if you want to use that as a, well, let Petty learn then. She gonna see. It's gonna be her next. Could be not. I've been said, I judge people based on my experience. And it's crazy that a lot of these adults sit up there and want to crucify me for saying that. But if the shoe was on the other foot and people judge you based on people that don't like you, nobody would like you either. If everybody took the opinion of the person that did not like you, that had a valid gripe with you, nobody would like you. Why is it so uncommon for people to say, hey, I hear you. I hear your experience with this person and what you've been through. But that's not how they've treated me. That's not what they've shown me. So I still decide to deal with them until they show me otherwise. Why is that such a foreign thought? Or why is that so bad? And how much is it that y'all think moderators is making? Because last time, hold on. Last time I checked, paying somebody through an app is not payroll. I ain't never heard no business with a person on payroll pay them through an app. It's not no damn payroll. I've never paid my employees through an app. You get a direct deposit or you get a paper check. So to keep saying, oh, she on the payroll, that's why she finna rob a nose, because she on the payroll. What payroll? That lady don't got none of my information to give me no 1099. I ain't filled out no W-2 or nothing. Whatever she do give moderators, it's out of the kindness of her heart. Ain't no motherfucking payroll. And for people to say that I would flip for a couple of dollars, that lets me know you would, and I wouldn't trust your ass. Because if it's so ingrained in your head to flip over a few dollars, I believe you would. If somebody gave you a bucket of chicken and 3 sides and 12 biscuits from Popeyes with a gallon of tea, your ass will probably flip. Because you can't even fathom that somebody would not change their mind for money. You can't fathom that money is not that important to somebody. You damn bad, baby. You damn real bad. You damn real bad. If you can see flipping for $25, $30. I feel bad for y'all. Because it sounds like y'all don't have no kind of morals or ethics and you don't stand on shit. Anybody can come and hand you a $50 bill and you'll change your mind. You'll probably if your mama was a criminal and they had a reward out for your mama, I know you would call that shit. I know you would call the hotline on your mama. You turn her ass in so fast and then take over her Section 8 voucher. I know you would. Because you've been eyeing that master bedroom. I know you would. Yeah, they'll take over her Section 8 voucher so fast. I know y'all would. I base people and situations off me because niggas lie. You don't like somebody. I don't know why. I can't vouch for why you don't like somebody, and then you come in my ear trying to tell me, oh, you are not fool with her. You are not fool with her. You know she a snake in the grass. She steal. She a thief. You telling me all of this, but you not telling me what you did. That's why I listen to people and I hear them out, but I deal with people according to me. Because most of the time when people come in to tell you about somebody else, they not telling you what they did. Yes, that's heartbreaker. They not telling you what they did. They only telling you what the other person did to them. Right? And I get it. I completely get it. I'm still gonna hear you out. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go to that person like, oh, you so bad because so and so said that you a thief and you stole some shoes out their closet. I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because number one, I don't know if it's true because I wasn't there. Number two, hell, I don't know what all y'all already had going on. As far as I know, she could have stole something out your closet and that was your lick back. She took your dress, so you took a pair of shoes. For all I know, you could have took the pair of shoes and forgot you had them. Mm. Who penned that and for what? I don't be knowing the backstory of stuff, right? And I understand that. But I do understand niggas lie. And niggas don't tell the whole truth. Not saying that's the case for every situation. But that is why I handle things the way I handle things. Okay? Now, if you don't, and that's kind of funny, people saying that I'm biased, but you're mad because I say I give everybody a fair chance. Is that what you call an oxymoron? You mad because you say I'm biased. But then I say I give everybody a fair chance. And I'm wrong. That's why I don't fool with that many people. That's why I don't fool with that many people. Because you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Oh, okay. On the one hand, if I talked about Nosy and Tea Time, then I'm biased, no matter what my opinion is. If I don't say Tea Time win, then I'm biased. If I don't choose her, that means I'm against her in some people's book, right? If I don't choose her, that means I'm against her. That's if I talk about it. But then if I don't talk about it, then they'll say, you're biased. You talk about everything else. Why you not talking about this? Oh, because you trying to cloak for nosy bystander. So either way, right, either way, I cannot win. Either way, I cannot win. So why even care? Why why even care? Either way, I can't win. And the people in the comment section proved that last night. Now, Chef Foxy gave an example last night. And her example to me about why it may seem kind of shady. Her example to me was, if you worked for, let's say I worked for McDonald's, right? And my friend Karen worked for McDonald's. And something happened to Karen. Karen got fired. Karen say McDonald's did her wrong. Right? Remind me, Danny V. Put it in the thing because I forgot exactly what it was. Retype it. Karen say McDonald's did her wrong and she got fired. If I'm not mistaken, Chef Foxy said she would quit. That's her friend. She would not want to work with McDonald's no more. She quit her job. Or she wouldn't apply. Because McDonald's did Karen wrong. Karen came and told you McDonald's did her wrong. Karen didn't tell you that she ate them 10 hot and spices on the clock. All she came and told you was that they fired her for having lunch. She didn't tell you she was eating 10 hot and spices on the clock. So without you knowing the full story, you weren't there. You would not have employment? Y'all, stop. I'm about to take the privileges away. Stop muting people, especially if they always over here and you know they don't cause no problems. I'm not going to not have a job because one of my friends got into it with the employer. I don't know exactly what happened. Because now we're going to be looking like two stumps on the log. Both of us broke and can't pay our bills. Because Karen got fired. That's not me. That is not me. That's not my experience with McDonald's. So I'm not going to quit my job based on Karen's experience. That's just my point of view. That's just my point of view. And guess what? Everybody. Hold on. Okay, so Proxy says, Petty, you're being disingenuous. Y'all tap the screen. Get the likes up. I still got a goal of 3.5 million if anybody want to cash app it to me. Put me on payroll and cash app it to me since y'all payroll be on apps. Petty, you're being disingenuous. She said if you witnessed or saw the proof. But here's the thing. What I told them I witnessed and what I saw proof of between the stuff with Tea Time and Nosy Bystander, it wasn't good enough. I'm not being obtuse. Even when I say I saw something and I tell you I didn't see something, it's still a lose-lose battle, and you're proof of that. Because last night I said what I saw, and I also said what I didn't see. And the people wanted to make me say I saw something when I didn't. Did I see every live that each one of them had about each other? I didn't. I saw bits and pieces. So you are proving my point. That even when you don't see everything, people are going to swear that you did. You can't see everything. Because if you're so busy watching everybody else, you can't handle your own business. You can't handle your own business. Okay, we'll put it back on. We'll put it back on tea time and nosy bystander. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna do that for you. People say I saw everything that happened between them. Right? Tea Time was supposed to be on a reality show. Then she got fired for something that her moderator did. Right? And then whatever the case may be, wasn't corrected, whatever. So Tea Time has had a bad experience with nosy bystander. I hear her. I see what she's saying. But that's not my experience. How many times have I said, I feel like there's some underlying shit to all of this. There's something else underlying, and I don't know what it is. So that would not make sense for me to base my relationship or possible employment with somebody because two people are at odds and I don't believe I'm seeing the full picture from either one. And I know I don't have the full picture because I can't be everywhere at one time. So me saying that I'm not going to choose either one of you because I don't know the full story and that's not my experience, I'm wrong. You want me to sever ties with somebody because another person has an issue with them. And I've seen them going at it. Okay? I've seen them both going at it back and forth. But I have to choose. That's asinine. Okay? That's asinine. Now this morning, y'all was going so hard in that comment section last night. Y'all come with me. I need to get dressed. I gotta go to the shop. Y'all were trying y'all best to be all on top of my head last night. But this morning when I woke up, AP was having a live. And Tea Time was in there. And they were talking about AP and the Hulk. And AP, correct me if I'm wrong, AP felt like Tea Time was being biased in that situation with the Hulk. Because Tea Time and the Hulk were friends. And I specifically heard Tea Time tell AP, don't judge me on somebody else's experience. She said, judge me for me. I heard her say, your experience with the Hulk is not my experience. She said, if he was to come over to my house, and I'm paraphrasing, I see him as a brother. If he was to come over to my house, it'll be put this microphone up, fix this refrigerator, hang this ceiling fan up. Whereas if he come to your house, it'll be like, oh, let me get on that shaboinka. Now, she didn't say that specifically, but I'm paraphrasing. Because we have a different experience with him. So the way you treat him, I don't treat him the same because that's not my experience. And you know, that puzzled me because I was looking in the comments and I was waiting for somebody to say, nah, bitch, you being biased. You got to choose a side. I didn't see nobody saying that. I didn't see nobody telling Tea Time she had to choose a side. I saw people in there saying, oh, I'm so happy to see this. Y'all are talking it out. This is what we need to see more of. But bitch, y'all wanted us to fight last night. So it must be me. Is it that the people just don't like me? Because Tea Time said some of the same things I said last night. She said, how many times did Tea Time say, but AP, I didn't know that. AP, you didn't tell me that. AP, I didn't know them was slick shots because I didn't know that. How many times was they saying that? That you can't hold me responsible because I didn't know that. But nobody in the comment section was saying, nah, bitch, you got to pick a side. Yes, if Nosy Bystander was willing, I would interview her. Again, if you've been on my page, what do I always say? I talk to who talks to me. I don't always agree with you, but you're right about this. I know I am. Because I can say this because I heard it with my own ears. It wasn't what somebody came and told me. So I can speak on this. It's not what somebody told me. It's what I heard with my own ears this morning. That Tea Time said the same thing that I said. And nobody in the comments was doing her like they did me last night. Nobody. I watched the comments. Nobody did Tea Time like they did me last night. But I can see where Tea Time was coming from. Don't prejudge me because you think I'm going to be biased because of what somebody else told you. That man told you, oh, that's my sis. That's my day one. That's my ace boom coon. So you went into it thinking that I'm automatically going to take his side. So you already got your walls up. Don't judge me off of that. Judge me based on how I've treated you. I show you love when you come in my life. I treat you like my little sister. Camille, no, I didn't. I never said I didn't see that. What I said was everything that she was saying that happened, I didn't see. Take what I said, don't add nothing to it, and don't take nothing from it. I didn't say I saw nothing. Some of the things she said happened, I did not see with my own ears. I did not see with my own eyes or hear with my own ears. That is what I said. When I said about the homeless comment, I specifically said, I heard that with my own ears. That's why I use that as the example, because I heard it myself. So I feel safe talking about that. Nobody can't come back to me and say, oh, no, that's not what she said. You a bald head lie. No, you can't do that because I heard it with my own ears. See, that's what will keep you out of a lot of shit. If you keep it on what you heard with your own ears. But that is a problem for some of y'all. That's a problem that somebody say. This can be seen. T was attacking her at first. It seemed like she was siding more with Hulk. I don't know because I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that live, so I can't speak on that. I don't even know what the full situation entails. I don't know who started it. I don't know none of that, so I can't speak on that. But I do know what I heard in AP Live this morning. Again, watch me work. You can say that she was being fair. I can't say that because I wasn't there. So, I mean, I'll just take your word for it. Yes, I feel like people just want me to pick a side. And I'm not going to do that. And I stand on that. I treat T according to T. I treat nosy bystander according to nosy bystander. Okay? This is Heartbreaker. Yeah, I can wear these jogging pants. The lady in the mug shot is Heartbreaker. Yes. Sometimes she goes by the Lord. I'm not talking about her charges. This will suffice. Because she like to call people old and all of that good stuff. She like to wish death on people's kids. And go into people live and say, so-and-so kids can barbecue. Why are the blogs always siding with T? I don't know. I guess they must be somebody that like her. That's her supporter, I guess. I don't know. I don't be watching them blogger pages like that. And people swear I do. Stop thinking y'all know me. Stop thinking y'all know what I do. I was so tired last night of hearing, well, it's on the blogger page. Bitch, I don't care. It's 700 blogger pages. I'm not going through all of that shit. If I see something, it's because somebody sent it to me. Meaning they would have to see it and share the link. I do be everywhere. No, I take that back. Figuratively, I be everywhere. I do. I be in a whole lot of spaces. But I'm not going to look for no blogger page. If somebody sends me something, fine, I'll look at it. But again, if I spend all day looking at blogger pages, I can't run my businesses. I can't run my businesses. Today, it's going to be 50 lives going on. This morning, while AP was having her live, I had to get up and get my children ready for school. I can't sit up there and listen to every word they say and handle my responsibilities as a mother. I had to feed my dogs, let them out for a little while, feed them, clean out their cage. Then I wanted to take another nap. That means I wasn't listening for nobody's shit from 8 to 10:30. And now I'm on my own live. I can't watch everybody's whole live. I'm going to jump in Miss Nitra live after a while. I'm going to jump in Trip live after a while. I'm going to jump in Slim live after a while. Y'all swear, because I said I do be everywhere, that I know a little bit about a lot of stuff. Y'all want to play semantics. And I hate that for y'all. That's probably why y'all baby daddy want food with y'all now. The baby daddy tell you they gonna come and get the baby on Friday. It's noon on Friday and you blowing up his phone. I thought you said you was gonna come and get him. Bitch, I didn't tell you what time. That's the kind of semantics y'all like to play. The nigga don't get off work till 4 o'clock. But he said he was coming to get the baby Friday. You ain't even